Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's your girl T-A-Y Marie coming to y'all again with the T. New. Now, what I want to come to y'all today and talk to y'all about is this pretty much just gonna be a part 2 to the blame it on the 90s born generation video I just uploaded yesterday, right? And a queen, one of our queens, y'all, Miss Marquesha Martin, had come to me last night and she asked me if she could do a response to the video. I said, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. This is one of the first times somebody ever asked me. I don't know if they've been doing responses to my video, but I ain't know about it. But of course, I'm all for that. And I watched the video this morning, her video. And if I cannot leave the link up under this video, then I will just leave her name and it should be pretty easy to find her. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's start. I want to start the video off by first thanking Miss Marquesha for, you know what I'm saying? The video was beautiful, first of all. And I love getting other people's perspectives, especially the, our previous generation. I love getting, you know what I'm saying, feedback. And there was some very good feedback, you know what I'm saying? In fact, I, actually got a few points from her video that I want to just speak on, you know what I'm saying, that I did not, have in my previous video. So that's what we're going to do right now. The first one that I want to speak on is, we have a choice. 90 babies, we do. We got a choice to listen to different things. We have a choice to listen to them. Like, we don't have to listen to the bullshit that's being played all day, every day on the radio. We all got a phone. Majority of us have a phone that got an MP3 player on this motherfucker, and we download what we want to listen to. So I feel like if we all took time to step away from that music, this detrimental ass music that's being played, you know what I'm saying? Because music sends signals, okay? It sends subliminals. Whether you want to believe it or not, it does. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel a type of way. If you listen to this rowdy ass music that's talking about kill this nigga, kill that nigga, you probably gonna go out and kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And like she spoke on, you know what I'm saying, we do have a choice. We got YouTube, we got free music downloaders or whatever that we could just listen to what we want to listen to. And I'm just gonna speak on my own perspective. Like, I don't even listen to this shit that's being played today. I like, you know what I'm saying, older music, okay? Like music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 90s, 80s, you know? And I tell you right now, you know, maybe it's because my man, he is a Generation Xer, so he put me up to game on a lot of this music that I didn't know anything about. Like, I always knew about TLC and, you know, Brandy and Monica and motherfucking all them, you know what I'm saying, Bill Biv DeVoe and all that. I knew about the 90s music because that's what my mother listened to. But I didn't really know about, like, the Four Tops and Diana Ross and, you know, all that, you know, and Denise Williams and Rick James. I didn't really was hip to that until just like last year. And now that's all on my, you know what I'm saying, my phone. And, you know, Funkadelic, Parliament. I like all types of music. Really, I do, because I'm a different person, I guess. But not really, because when I be on the comments, I see a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, us 90s babies. I see us up on there talking about how we wish music like that was still being played and made today. So I don't think it's just me, but I think if we all, because it's on my camera, y'all. I think if we all, like, steered away from that bullshit and listen to music of real substance, that maybe we would be having, you know what I'm saying, a clearer concept, a clearer mind. But that's just the first thing I want to talk about. Now, I don't got no kids, but I do got 9 little siblings, and I do have a nephew. And I'm going to tell y'all now, when I'm around them and stuff, I try to make sure that I'm playing, like, you know what I'm saying, music that they probably don't know nothing about, because I want to see what they like, what kind of music intrigued them. And, you know, I want to put them up on game like my man put me up to date, you know? So I figure if all of us did that, you know what I'm saying, and it wasn't just playing this bullshit, and actually play music of substance around the kids, then they would grow to like this stuff. I mean, pretty much anywhere you go, you know what I'm saying, we all know some type of music that's from the previous generations or whatever that we all can feel, you know? Like, I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 favorite songs. And this is not in no particular order. I couldn't, choose which one was my favorite if I tried. But one would be Lenny Williams' "Cause I Love You." That is my song, I feel that. I know the entire song, even the part where he talking, y'all. Don't make me bust it out, cause I can't. And number 2, Donnell Jones, "Where I Wanna Be." That's my song, okay? And number 3, Music Soul Child, "Love Don't Change." I like that kind of music that make you feel something, music that will never get tired, music that never grows old, Any generation that listens to this 20, 40 years from now, listen to these songs, it will still be as awesome as it was the day that it was made, What I'm saying is that we have the choice to, make whether we want to listen to this bullshit Nicki Minaj got putting out, or if we want to listen to some music of substance. That's all I'm saying, And I feel if we all listen to better music, then we'll be able to, I don't know. You guys got to just feel me. But moving on, media and propaganda that is being placed all in this media. Another person who I was talking to on the same video, his name is J-Rock, okay? And we got into a long little conversation. It was a very productive conversation, and I want to give him a shout out because that's a very, very intelligent brother there, And he put me up to game on a lot of new YouTubers who I'll be checking out. He gave me a long ass list, so I'll be busy for days. And he gave me some books to check out too, So I want to give him a shout out. But I want to just read to y'all a little bit of the conversation that we had. Well, not even a conversation, just what I said. He asked me, do I feel like we could change the way that things are going within the black community and the younger generation? And if so, how can we? And I tell him I very much do so believe that it can be changed. And I'm going to just read to y'all what I said, because I think I write better than I speak, because I guess I can't gather my thoughts as quickly as when I'm writing. This is what I said. I said, I do. If we adults today take the necessary actions of educating the current generation coming up today on all that we know about ourselves and culture, the way to correct the current issues such as killings, teenage pregnancy, homosexuality, etc., is by teaching these babies from birth so they will not ever be misled in the first place. As for the teens and soon-to-be teens that have already been growing up in today's society, where was I at? I just lost my space. Soon-to-be teens, we have to relate to them on a level that they can comprehend, i.e. media, Facebook, YouTube, and eventually our own websites, because we is going to need to stray off of YouTube, because YouTube is white supremacy owned, and YouTube is on that bullshit as well, That's why we can't find all them good shows like Rock and The Parenthood and Smart Guy and all that on YouTube no more, because they takes it down. But yeah, we can still watch bullshit as, bullshit. But anyways, eventually our own sites. We need talented black people who sing, rap, dance, and act, because that's what kids relate to. We need to support and make our own artists in online TV series that speak on real issues they come in contact with every day and ones they will eventually face. I have a lot of ideas. I just need more like-minded individuals to hop on board so we can get things popping. What do you think about all that I said, and what are some ways that you think we could fix the current issues? And when I say talented individuals, I'm not talking about Chris Brown and motherfucking Rihanna and them. I'm not talking about these motherfuckers. They getting paid by these same motherfuckers who are oppressing us. I'm talking about your everyday, ordinary black person who's just talented as fuck. We all got our own talents. Like, speaking of myself, you know what I'm saying? I write, for as long as I can remember, I've been writing. Like I just told y'all, I got 9 little siblings, right? And I'm the oldest, so I was like the ringleader. So what I say go, we doing what the fuck I want to do. And I used to be writing like scripts and plays and stuff, and I had my siblings acting it out, like for real. I does that. I write songs and poetry, all that. So I'm very talented in that aspect. But we all have ways that we can contribute to it. We all have our own different talents, And I feel like this is possible because it's already web series that black people got going on as it is, but they're not on no positive shit. It's on some fuckery, really. And I figure if we do what they're doing, but just in a positive light, like doing it for positive reasons, like speaking when we do our web series or whatever, it would be like over real issues, like real issues that we need to talk about, you know. And I figure if we did that and like had that going viral instead of World Star and all that shit, and getting people to see that, then maybe something can change. We start owning our own, you know what I'm saying? Be in control of our own media, you know? And the the web series, they could also, you know what I'm saying, promote the artists that are like rappers and singers and stuff. We could promote them on there as well. Like I was just watching A Different World on Netflix a little bit ago, and I seen SWV on there. I seen Tupac on there, you know? And just like how they would have celebrities come onto their TV shows and stuff on the TV shows and promote the music and get them exposed, we could do the same thing on our web series, and we could have people like D1 in them, you know? I said D1 because that's the only person I know right now. If you know some more, then please leave it below the link, because I'm looking for new talent all the time that's speaking on positiveness and black unity and black progression, you know? But moving like right along. Another thing that Queen Marquesha spoke on was that we got to think about who is teaching our children, first of all. And I spoke on this in a couple videos as well, like how I think we need to start homeschooling our kids again, you know. And even if you are too busy to homeschool or whatever because you got to work or so what, you should always be teaching your child, because you are your child's first educator. So if you're putting in all this, instilling all these values and morals and knowledge of self within this child, it doesn't matter what the fuck this goddamn teacher say, you know what I'm saying? Your child already know the truth. Your child already know the truth because it's been taught already, you know? And it will make it so that the child don't just fall for no bullshit. The teacher can't just tell them, oh, the slaves was just indentured servants. When we know for damn sure that they was really not no goddamn indentured servants. They was really motherfucking slaves, you know? And that's really something that's been going on right now, like within these goddamn textbooks, McGraw and Hill textbooks. Research that, y'all. They sure is talking about indentured servants. I think that we need to go back to homeschooling our children, at least until we got our own schools up and running, you know? Because as long as the oppressor is doing the teaching, we'll always be lost. We'll always be, you know what I'm saying, falling short from the true knowledge. The last thing that I want to talk about that she had spoke about in her video was lines of communication between the Generation Xers and the current generation, our generation right now, and eventually our generation and the generation that's coming up under us, you know, the millennium babies. So I feel like we need to step back and realize that at one point in time, we was the current generation, and we didn't like how the other generation was down talking us, and instead of helping us and teaching us, they just left us to be lost. We need to stop that cycle right now and open up these lines of communication. I can learn from the Generation Xers just as much as they can learn from us. You know what I'm saying? I can learn from the millennium babies just as, you know what I'm saying, the Generation Xers can learn from us. It's an age has nothing to do with it, you know? Everybody can learn something from everybody. Even the, like, you know what I'm saying, these white supremacy ass KKK motherfuckers. We can learn from them. We can learn why the fuck we need to stay away from their ass and why we need to segregate from their ass. And, you know what I'm saying? We can learn from their ass, you know? We can learn what the fuck they up to. But, that's all I want to talk about on this one, you know? I feel like the only motherfuckers that's gonna fix our issues and our motherfucking problems is us. We are the only ones who's gonna fix this. You know, nobody else cares enough about what happens to us or what the fuck we going through. We the only ones who can pick ourselves up off the floor and build ourselves back up into kings and queens. Well, emperors and empresses. You know what I'm saying? We're the only ones who can pick ourselves up off the floor and turn us back into the majestic indigenous beings that we always have been. We just didn't know, you know? And with that being said, I want to thank Miss Marquesha Martin one more time before I get up out of here, because I'm talking to her, y'all, and we trying to get some collaboration going on. 2016 is our year, y'all. 2016 is our year. We about to get the fuck up off this bullshit. We about to get back to basics, okay? We about to get back to basics on these motherfuckers. We not no ignorant motherfuckers, and we not stupid. We ain't sleep. Wake your ass up and get ready for the revolution, because it won't be televised. Bye.